They used to have an item in Heat before I was there called Circle of Shame, where they would run a picture and they would put a circle around cellulite or a sweat patch or a pimple, and they literally called it Circle of Shame. And then to try and make it soften it somewhat, by the time I arrived, they'd changed the name to Hoop of Horror. So you get these people who go, right, let's apply the language of machinery, right, and cars to human beings and convince these men that they can be completely immune to the ebb and flow of irrational emotion. And they can actually train themselves to be like machines who exist only to perform at their very peak in every sense, whether that be career, money, relationships, or health and fitness. I think it sets really unrealistic goals. I think it sets a lot of men up for failure. I think it's profoundly flawed in its sort of assessment of what being a human is. But most of all, I find it really, really boring.
If you were to speak to someone in the same position as you, in the same kind of age generation, who looks at things like speaking your truth and mindfulness and like, what the fuck does any of that mean? What would you say to that person in how they can help themselves if those really kind of issue things don't work for them?